Get out a dollar bill.
From Target Field in Minneapolis, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Houston Astros taking on the Minnesota Twins. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And towing the slab, Pablo Lopez. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
All right, ready to get underway. Jose Altuve up to hit here.
Altuve always seems to be setting records or reaching milestones, Boog. In 2023, he became the fastest player to reach 2,000 career hits, 200 home runs, and 200 stolen bases in MLB history.
Next offering upstairs. Ripped, but it curls foul. Center field. Buxton sizing this one up and puts the squeeze on that one. One down. Now we check out the Astros lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. 2 outs. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Two down, nobody on. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. Pablo Lopez the strikeout. 1-2-3 go the Astros. And now the Twins will go to work on offense. We've got no score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back at Target Field, today's starting pitcher, Framber Valdez.
Well, he's not a scout's dream because of the height, an undersized pitcher, but the heart is there and knows how to work the corners of the plate, add and subtract velocity to keep the hitters off balance.
This is Willie Castro.
Leading up for the Twins, the designated hitter, Willie Castro.
The 1-1. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Swing and a ground ball. Dives and he can't hang on. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Really protected with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
So here's Bader now. Almost got him. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Full count.
In the dirt, runner holds, and it's a full count. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. Into the second deck it goes. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Here's Carlos Correa. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Ball.
Outside, and
Take
it's
your
ball
baseball
4.
floor.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it.
Batting
Now he has
fourth.
somebody to worry about over at
Byron.
first.
So a man at
Buxton.
first. Here's Byron Buxton. And that one wrapped foul. In the dirt, blocked. Swing and a drive by Buxton. Deep to left. See you later. An absolute smash to left. It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 4-0. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Now here is Matt Wallner. That's way
2-1.
outside, and that's ball 2.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
And there's a
No,
ball.
that missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got a full count.
3-2. The
It's
pitch
outside, ball
is
4.
outside, and ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to
Batting
take on the
sixth,
full count,
the third
but I guess
baseman.
he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
So a man aboard, Royce Lewis. The next twin up to hit. That one down the line, and it goes just foul.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Squirts away a little bit. "3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Take your base.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And now the first baseman, Ty France. The 1-1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Fouls one off. 2-2. This one in the dirt. Throw, save. And both runners move up on the wild pitch.
Well, Boog, it's already been a tough start to this inning as it is, and that wild pitch is going to make things even tougher. 2 men in the scoring position now, still with nobody out. So this really becomes a strikeout situation on the mound.
Wallner, the runner at third. Lewis stands at second. No outs. Got him! And that is a big first out. Brooks Lee now at the plate.
Well, clear game plan coming in this one. Be aggressive against this starter. Try to knock him out of this ball game, and it looks like they're on their way to doing that. Get into the bullpen a little bit early. Could be a great offensive day.
On the ground, right side. Over to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Framber Valdez won't go any further, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
Forrest Whitley taking over on the mound.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
The catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
Swing and a ball popped up. Diaz settles under this one, and he makes the catch. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and the lead is now 5-0. Top of the second, and now it's Christian Walker.
The first baseman, number 8, Christian Walker.
And it is 2-1.
I'm sure he likes the 5-0 lead and the run support, but he's sat around a lot since warming up in the pen, and you'd hate to see a guy not have his rhythm to go out there and have a great start.
And the next pitch is way outside. Freddie Ferguson behind the dish, calling the balls and strikes. Now it's 3-2. Yeah, I mean, he's a guy that has a reputation for being fergalicious.
Yes, and, you know, whatever. Fergalicious.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And Pablo Lopez will deliver. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Well, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Down the line. Bader sizing it up. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. Right through there for a strike. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
That misses the zone, and the count is 3-1. 2 outs, base is empty. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
And the batter now, Chas McCormick. And there's a foul ball. And a pitch. Check swing. Now a look down to first. He did not go around. Two outs. And that just misses.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. And they'll do it again. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
Here's Ben Gamble.
Ben Gamble.
Misses, and it's 3-2.
Count is full.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. 2 left for the Astros. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the DH. Willie Castro.
Willie Castro.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one missed. This one in the air, right field. Gamble sizes this one up. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Harrison.
And now Bader up to the plate.
Bader.
Bader, guy who played his college ball at the University of Florida from the New York area. Went to Horace Mann High School. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back. Off the batter's eye and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 6-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Now Correa up to hit. That one ripped left field. And that's going to bang against the wall. Around first, digging for two. Relay throw to second, and he's out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
2 outs, base is empty. Byron Buxton, the next Twin up to hit.
Nope. Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across. Bottom half of inning number 2. Just
Nope.
missed.
Ball. 3-1.
Swinging a foul straight back. The other way, Walker. And he saved it first as no one could get to the bag in time.
You gotta love his hustle down the line to beat the flip to the bag. I mean, there's a lot going on between a first baseman and the pitcher during these plays, and he just kept his head down and beat it out.
And now for the Twins, Matt Wallner. Buxton off of first with 2 away. Fly ball center field. Makes the catch, and that's the inning. Twins get 1 on this homer. It's now a 6-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show.
See, every time you see me, I got something new.
And we're back
Leading
onto
off
the
for
3rd
Houston,
inning.
the center
And stepping
fielder,
in for the
number 6,
Astros, Jake Myers.
Myers.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
And now it's even up.
Threw that fastball right by
2
him,
and 2.
slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that
Now
count
back,
up
the
at 2
second
balls and
baseman,
2 strikes,
Jose
but that time
Altuve.
chased outside the zone.
So the Houston lineup turns over. And now, Jose Altuve. 1 down, base is empty. That one ripped, but foul.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
down, base is empty. So next up for Houston, Isaac Paredes. And that one a little below the knees. 2-1. Rips one to right. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
So 2 down, and next is the designated hitter. And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. One left for Houston, still up against a 6-0 deficit. Back in Minnesota as we go to the last of the third. And now for the Twins, Royce Lewis. That one misses.
Nope,
so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Next offering is in for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Caleb Ort preparing to come on if needed. Next offering is outside. Lewis aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. Coming home. He'll score.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Brooks Lee, the next to hit. Inside, just missed.
Well, these Twins doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
No outs. Runner on second. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
Next to hit, Ryan Jeffers. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1-2's the count.
That's hard hit on the line. McCormick makes a nice grab at a full sprint.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
So the batting order turns over. Willie Castro, the next Twin up to hit. Man on second, 2 down.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
That one off the mark, and the count is even 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. A run, a hit, and a man left. On to inning number 4. It's the Twins 7 and the Astros nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Christian Walker. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I think he was sitting off speed there. Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
That's to third. Tosses to first. One up, one down.
Up next for the Astros, the catcher, Yainer Diaz.
Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
No, that missed.
Falling
That's
behind
the
2-1.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
On the ground to the left, Lewis. Tosses to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Nothing doing there for Houston. They continue to trail 7-0.
When he don't slow down, I'm grown now. Yeah, I'm on now. I'm dropping the top, I'm skirting off. I'm in a foreign now. Magic City, bring an umbrella. It's pouring down. High spots for the drip.
Back at target field, bottom of the 4th. Now the left fielder, Harrison Bader. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Fly ball down the line, and that is a foul ball. Swings and misses, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Off the mark there. It's 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Breaking ball in there, got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Up next for the Twins,
Byron Buxton, the next twin up to him. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Just off the outside edge. Yeah, that's ball 2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Action in the pen down there. Jorge Alcala up and throwing. Coulomb getting loose as well. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, they used one of the kid-sized ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze. Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it, and I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
2 down, nobody on. And that one popped in the air, left field. And that is that. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Twins 7 and the Astros nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Matt Wallner. There's a strike. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
And strike 2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning.
Now pitching for
On the mound now for the Twins, Jorge
number
Alcala.
66.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Back to the top of the order. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jose Altuve. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 and 2's the count.
Fights that one away. Still 1 and 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul ball, still a 1 and 2 count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that one almost got him.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And a swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
And that's off the inside edge, and it's 2-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Up and in, 3-2 now. Good job to fight that one off.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at-bat alive.
On a line, base hit. And they had their first base runner since the 3rd inning.
The first baseman.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. Next offering is down low. Alvarez off of first with 2 away. And it remains 2-2. And that one hammered. That's back. And that's a home run into the upper deck. He sends it into the second deck, and they slice into the lead. It's 7-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. He got on plane with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
So 2 away with nobody on. Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. Swings and misses, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's 7-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
Now pitching for
Back now
Houston.
for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new
Number
pitcher on the
63.
mound, Caleb Orton.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And now the
2-2.
count is even. Hard hit right side. He steps on the bag, and that's 1 out as they get
Now
the leadoff
batting,
hitter in the
catcher,
6th.
Ryan.
And next for Minnesota, Brian Jeffers. There's a strike. Activity in the Houston bullpen. Luis Contreras up and loosening in the pen. Into center. Myers makes his way towards it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Willie Castro,
Now
the
batting,
next twin
the
up to
designated
hit.
hitter, Willie Castro.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got him swinging. Nothing doing here this half. 7th inning coming up. It's the Twins 7 and the Astros 2. We go to the top of the 7th, and stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena. That's a strike, and the count 1-2. Ground ball up the middle. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
Did a nice job getting there. Good for all.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Jorge Alcala is done, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Yohan Duran.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And the batter now, Chas McCormick. And that one pulled foul. Pena on at first, nobody out. Got up swinging. And now the right fielder, Ben Gamble. 1-0-1 on the gun, swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit in the air, left field, Bader. He's there, he's got it. Runner tagging from third. Throw home, not in time, the run scores. It's 7-3. Astros down to their last out. Jake Myers up next for the Astros. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Got it! And that's the ball game.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
7-3 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shabby saying so long.